Good morning, and thank you all for being here today. As you know, state investigators have been working for almost 1 year to get to the bottom of what happened during the 2009 administration of state standardized tests, the CRCT, in the Atlanta public school system. I'm pleased that those investigators are here today. Former Attorney General Mike Bowers and former DeKalb County District Attorney Bob Wilson, and I thank them for their service. In a statewide erasure analysis, when compared to all other test takers in the state, the Atlanta public school system test results demonstrated a pattern of wrong to right changes, evidencing that these changes did not occur in a valid testing environment. After an investigation conducted by a locally appointed commission failed to determine what had taken place, my predecessor appointed these state investigators with full investigatory powers and tools. Due to the importance of this work to present to the present and to the future Atlanta public school children, upon taking office, I made the decision to keep these state investigators in place so that they could finish their work. At bottom, the state has a duty to ensure that student test results reflect real learning. We cannot allow adult behavior to compromise the very tools which we use statewide to gauge a child's proficiency and whether or not he or she is prepared to succeed in the next grade level. Nothing is more important to the future of our state than ensuring that today's students receive a first-class education, and integrity in testing is a necessary piece of that equation. When test results are falsified and students who have not mastered the necessary material are promoted, our students are harmed. Parents lose sight of their child's true progress, and taxpayers are cheated. Before I continue, I want to state this very clearly to all Georgians, and especially to those who have entrusted their children to our schools for their child's education. Most educators in this state and most educators in the Atlanta public schools are committed, ethical professionals with a passion for educating students. We owe them a debt of gratitude for their service to the young people of our great state. However, when educators have failed to uphold the public trust and students are harmed in the process, there will be consequences. Last week, my office received the state investigative report into the testing in the Atlanta public schools. The following summary of findings is found in the report, and I quote, "We found cheating in 44 of the 56 schools we examined. That's 78.6%. There were 38 principals of those 56 schools, that's 67.9%, found to be responsible for or directly involved in cheating. We determined that 178 teachers and principals in the Atlanta public school system cheated. Of the 178, 82 confessed to this misconduct. 6 principals refused to answer our questions and pled the Fifth Amendment, which under civil law is an implied admission of wrongdoing. These principals and 32 more either were involved with or should have known that there was test cheating in their schools." End of quote. Errol Davis, Interim Superintendent of Atlanta Public Schools, has received a full investigative report, as will the district attorneys with jurisdiction, those in DeKalb, Douglas, and Fulton counties. Many of those cases could lead to criminal prosecutions. For those individuals charged with professional misconduct in this report, the state's special investigators will prepare and present that information to the Professional Standards Commission. That is the state agency responsible for certifying educators and ensuring that those educators follow the ethical requirements of the profession. That said, any further action from this report will likely come from the Atlanta Public School Systems Administration, our district attorneys, and/or our Professional Standards Commission.